that. So yeah, the edge, and again, I said, like, I'm at that point now where if you look at the last few years, you know, if I have to cut out that edge and drop 15, 20 points, and maybe that's worth it. So yeah, I don't have those answers right now. Those are all things I'm going to have to work on over the summer, it's not going to happen in 6 months either. It may happen in a year and a half or 2 years, but if we can save kind of turn it around for the last half of my contract, and it's going to be worth it.
Brett, you think part of that, always playing with that edge is just always, you said in that Players Tribune article you felt like the underdog and you always had to prove yourself. Do you think that's part of it, and it's just sort of, it's in you and you're like, but now you're not the underdog, you've proven you can play?
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I mean, when you play a certain way with no consequences for 25 years, it's hard to just flip a switch and that all be gone. And maybe I haven't paid enough attention to it because I felt like I could get away with it and deal with the consequences because of, I was still being a good player. If I wasn't having the years that I was having, would I be in the league? I don't know. Would the Bruins put up with it? Probably not. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing on the other side of things. So, that it all comes down to maybe I felt like maybe I took advantage of the situation a little bit more just because I didn't feel the need to change because, I was kind of backing it up on the backside of things with producing. But that's not fair to my teammates and the organization. Regardless if that's the reason, I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but when I feel like now I'm in a position where I don't need to do that, and I'll never say it didn't get me in the league because it definitely helped. Like I got here playing a certain way, and I'll never look back and say that I wish I changed it because I don't, because I wouldn't be here. But at the end of the day, I don't need that anymore. In a different position, different player, different time in my career, and it's also a different game. It's a much different game now than back then. It was played a different way. It was coached and reffed a different way, and you're allowed to get away with different things. So you got to kind of adapt to the new game.
Take one more round. I got to get him into his meetings.